Hey, Rose. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with the reading for the week. And then we will jump into reading requests. Hi. All right, I'll go ahead and get the list started. All right, you guys. Hello. Welcome, welcome. All right. Get a couple more shuffles in. Hi, Mina. Yeah, I'll write you down. All right. We're going to go ahead and get started with the reading for the week. Saggy. Hi, Saggy. Hi, Missy. I'll write you down. Hi, Evelyn. Sure, Mina. I've got you written down, but I'll put down that you want I love reading. Sure, Evelyn. Oh, I went too high. There, maybe that's better. All right. Okay, so we're starting with the general reading for the week. And this is kind of what to expect for this week, things that are going on, and basically the energies that are circulating for the collective so that you can have an idea of what to expect. Sure, Crystal, I'll write you down. All right. Okay, so towards the beginning of this week, we have some receiving going on. So pay attention to the gifts that are coming your way and the freedom that comes along with them. So we're going to have that feeling of feeling free and expansive, and also being open to receive. So those are the energies kind of towards the beginning of the week. And as far as like the receiving of things coming in that feel good, this is where we want to make sure that we're giving gratitude, to make sure that we're staying open and receptive. And this is gratitude for even like the small things. Okay, so this is nothing big or grand necessarily, but like just maybe having some quiet time to yourself, enjoying a good meal, having, nice weather, or maybe snowy weather like we have here today. That gives us that pause. So it's just being open, staying receptive and grateful, and appreciating what's around you. Okay. Then we have some changes coming up in the week as well. So there's going to be that energy of change, like things are shifting. And I don't think they're going to be really big changes. They're going to be just subtle shifts in energy that are going to be available to your benefit. Okay. And these are going to be little gifts, but pay attention because things will be different. Sometimes you can just feel the winds of change like coming, and that things are starting to break up and shift and move around. So we'll have some of that this week as well. We'll have an ending to some cycles, and we'll have support during that time. Okay. Don't forget too, right now, that Venus is in retrograde. Okay. So you could be having some difficulties in relationships. And what that is all about is it's giving you the opportunity to heal areas in your relationship. So, don't get stuck in the argument or the disagreements. Really figure out, okay, what's the underlying issues here that we can heal and release and let go of those cycles, because the energy right now is very supportive of that. It may also be a time to recognize that maybe some relationships need to come to an end. Okay. So that energy is at play this week as well, here in the reading. And you might also have exes from the past popping up. So pay attention to that as well. It's basically so that you can get closure around those relationships, not necessarily starting the relationships back up with an ex. Okay. It's just to get some kind of closure. So please keep that in mind if people start popping up in your life. Okay. Hi, Jamie. Yeah, I will write you down. Hi, Topeka. Happy New Year to you as well. All right. So that's the Venus retrograde energy. It's kind of showing up here in the reading as well for this week. And then also pay attention to how you feel, okay? Because there's going to be some really good feelings coming in with some of this releasing and this changing that's going on. There'll be some joy and happiness, those things coming in, and they're going to kind of light the dark spots for you. So those areas where maybe, maybe typically you start to get a little sad. Maybe it's this season, this time of the year, where a little bit of depression or different things can sneak up on you. They're saying don't concentrate on that. Concentrate more, shift the energy and the focus to something more positive, okay? And that's going to help keep your energy balanced towards the end of the week. You want to make sure that you are, really keeping yourself balanced and grounded. You're giving and receiving, right? And you're just flowing through this changing energy and these cycles that are ending. You just kind of flow through them and trust your intuition this week, okay? With everything that's going on, these different shifting, changing energies here in the reading, just trust your intuition and trust yourself, okay? Don't talk yourself out of your good. Don't talk yourself out of something that is meant for you or the hits or the information that you are getting. Okay, you got to trust yourself. Your intuition is going to be heightened this week. So please, please, please pay attention to it and trust it. Okay. I'd also like to mention while we're here that we are coming up on another Mercury retrograde. If you're not familiar with Mercury retrograde, it's a time when things kind of seem to go awry. Okay, so schedules get messed up, things are delayed, technology gets a little, iffy, get haywire, they go haywire. So your technology, so like your phone might be acting up or your battery drains all the time or an app's not working, or this is when we see technical issues with like your printers, your computer, different things like that. And so this also affects like scheduling of things like surgeries, travel. Okay, so that's what happens when Mercury goes retrograde. And if you're in our group on Facebook, the Witch Source Society, we will be doing a ritual on Wednesday night for to help with Mercury retrograde. Okay, and this is something that you can get in on and be included in this ritual and spell work. So if that's something that sounds interesting to you, that you would like some help with lessening the effects of Mercury retrograde, just go into the group and look for the post and just comment with your name and location, and I will include you. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started here with the reading requests. I got to get some water to fuel up. All right. So up first, we have Rose Styles, followed by Alicia, Mina, Missy, Evelyn, Crystal, and Jamie. That is the list so far. Hopefully I can get through all of those. And I do have an appointment at 1, so I will have to jump off of here a little bit early to make sure I make it to the appointment. All right. All right. So Rose is up first. Here we go. Okay, Rose. So your magic is kicking up a notch and it's ready to take flight. And there will be some subtle shifts within you, changes that need to be made and are, in the process of taking hold in your magic and your mindset and your learning. But there's a real uptick in the magic, okay, for yourself within you. And so any indecision that you might still have, or maybe some hesitation, indecisiveness, all of that will clear up if you just stay in the flow and stay with the magic. Things will become clear. And there's also a call to make sure that you are taking care of yourself and taking care of your energy and making that time for yourself so that you are really taking advantage of this magical change that is in the air for you and within you swirling. So you probably feel that energy and maybe you're not sure what to do with it, but you will know very soon. It will become clear. So get some of those moments to yourself where you can tap in, meditate, connect, maybe do some journaling, talk with your guides, and all of the direction and hesitation and decision, all that will clear up and will be made very clear. So there is a call to just have some time to yourself, some self-care, okay? Okay, yeah, so that might be some of the changes going on, Rose. So an uptick in the magic, right? So, and I could see that being something you'd be indecisive about or unsure of, and like, what's this all about? So, yes, it will become clear. More understanding will be coming soon. So, I can't wait to talk to you about that and see what that's all about. Okay, but yeah, make sure you're making time for yourself there as well. All right. Hi, Wendy. Thank you for joining from the UK. We are glad that you are here. All right, Alicia, you are up next. Okay, Alicia, you've got to open up and pay attention, okay? Spirit is really communicating with you, Alicia, and they're trying to talk to you and give you guidance and instruction and comfort. I'm not sure what comfort's all about, but that's what that just dropped in. So they're trying to bring comfort to you as well. So Spirit's really trying to communicate with you. Please, please, please pay attention to the signs that are going on around you. Okay, Alicia? That's very, very important. All right. Spirit is really trying to get your attention and communicate with you. So make sure you're paying attention to the signs. Okay. And you can talk to Spirit as well, Alicia. So if you have not tapped in and talked to the divine, through prayer or asked for help with what you're needing or asking for direction from this divine masculine God energy that is showing up here, you can also ask for that divine assistance. Okay. So that, communication goes both ways. Okay. So make sure you're keeping your communication with the divine open, but definitely pay attention to the signs. Okay, Alicia? So that's your message for today. Start paying attention. Look for, subtle signs as well. Okay, this doesn't have to be anything big. It could be finding a feather It could be seeing animals that you don't typically see, like different animals or birds. Those are all forms of signs and messages from spirit as well. Okay. But pay attention, Alicia. Spirit is really trying to communicate with you and get your attention and bring you what you need. Okay. All right, Alicia. Spend some time in prayer and meditation. That way you can talk to spirit through your prayer and then receive your messages in the stillness of the meditation. Okay, maybe some journaling will help as well. Oh, you're in Mexico right now. All right. You're very welcome. Yeah, pay attention to all the signs. There's a bunch of them around you. All right. Okay, up next we have Mina, who is wanting a love reading. All right, Mina. Okay, Mina, so there is some fresh new energy coming in regards to love and relationship. Okay, there's lots of magic swirling around you right now, Mina, that is trying to get you connected with your love. Okay, so they're trying to bring the love to you. Rose. Rose, we will definitely talk. Okay, so Mina, there's someone meant for you. They're coming in, okay? So I don't know if you just met somebody or you're about to meet somebody, but this is a new person coming in, new magic, new love, new energy, and it's going to be really good for you. This person is going to be very different from who you're used to. They're going to be different than the type of people you are used to dating, okay? So don't let that be off-putting. Let it be interesting and surprising, and just get kind of curious, okay? And have fun. Basically, let the magic and the fun and the joy and the play into your love life, and that will bring in that fresh new energy that you need. But yes, there is a new person coming into your path where love is concerned. So that is exciting, Mina. Get ready. And just remember to stay playful, okay? Don't get too serious too fast, all right? Just let the magic work and have some fun. You don't have to do anything, all right? Just be who you really are, all right? This relationship, this new relationship, you want to be yourself fully, who you are, okay? You don't want to pretend to be somebody else. You don't want to feel like you're putting on a front or face to try to be something that you're not just because you think that that's what this person will like or who they, want you to be. Forget all of that nonsense because it feels like you've done that in the past relationships. You haven't really been able to be who you really are. Like you had to just be ever changing to fit their needs and their desires. And we don't do that anymore, okay? You be who you are. You are wonderful and magical all on your own just for being who you are, being yourself. And that's what's going to bring that new energy into play, okay? And this person's going to show up for you, all right? But be yourself. That's all you've got to do is just be who you really are, okay? So that's exciting, Mina. I'm excited for you. Oh, you have met someone, but you're not sure because he's different. Okay. Yeah, no, the different is good. The different the that he is different is good, okay? So you don't have to get serious too fast. Just have fun. Let it be magical, okay? With this new guy, okay? Just let it be magical and just have fun. I'm sorry, assuming it's a guy. It might not be. It doesn't matter to me either way. Um, but just have fun, okay? Stay playful and see where that takes you. But be yourself above all else, okay? Hey, Alicia. Have I ever called you Alicia before? I don't know why that popped out. Erin, that was crazy. It just popped out. That's Alicia. Oh, how are you, my dear? Sending you so much love. Evelyn, can you have familiar, because it doesn't work before me and my husband are completely different. February would be 7 years, and compared to the last relationships, this one is great. Yeah. Good point, Evelyn. Yeah, give them a shot, Mina. See what happens. I know, right? Like, I have no idea where the Alicia came from. You're still sick. Oh, all right. I'm gonna light some candles for you, Erin. Okay, to help get you over this sickness. Did it come back as COVID? Good. I'm glad you're staying home. Did you go take the test? All right. Up next we have Missy and then Evelyn. All right, Missy, here we go. Okay, the test's at 4 today. Well, let me know when you find out, okay? Text me. I actually wasn't feeling very well myself on Wednesday. I was in the bed when you texted me. I had a terrible headache and was sick to my stomach all day. I don't know where that came from. It was just one day, though. Yeah, please let me know. But yeah, I will light a candle for you and send lots of healing energy your way. I hope it's not COVID. Maybe it's just like a little cold or something. Oh, no, it's okay. I mean, that's probably why I didn't have too much of a reply, because I saw it and then I was replying and I can't even remember now. I think I did say go get the test, though, and find out. All right, Missy. Okay, Missy, so there's some sadness and depression going on with you, but you need to pull in love energy, okay? You are so incredibly loved. You have no idea how much love is around you, okay? There's a lot of love here. So let yourself be consumed with the love, all right? And the love that's around you, and let that help lift you out of this depression and sadness, okay? It doesn't feel like a real deep, dark depression, okay? It's just like maybe it feels like that seasonal depression, where like winter comes and you just feel a little down, a little gloomy, and you're not really sure why. It just kind of takes over. Okay, that's the feeling that I'm getting that this is. But, if you just take a pause and let yourself be filled up with love, and magic is here as well. So there's a lot of magic swirling around you. Okay, so do some things that make you feel magical. All right, and try to spend some time with your loved ones, and that'll help with ease some of that sadness and depression. Okay, Missy? But yeah, no, you're good. And if you're magical, Missy, definitely tap into things that make you feel magical. Okay, so like go have a Harry Potter marathon, or watch some good witchy shows and things that just make you feel magical. You can listen to our podcast, right? Listen to the Witch Source podcast, or find a good magical book to read. But there's lots of magic around you. So if you'll tap into that love energy and the magic that's within you and around you, Missy, it'll help clear up that depression. Okay. Hi, Juliet. I will put you on the list and we'll see how far I can get. Okay. Oh, good, Erin. Yeah. Taking good care of yourself. You're so welcome, Missy. You are so welcome. Lots of love and magic just all around you. Just grab it up. All right. Up next is Evelyn, followed by Crystal. After Crystal, we've got Jamie and then Julia. And you guys, I do have that appointment, so I'm going to Do as many as I can here. All right, Evelyn, here we go. Okay, Evelyn, you want to try to focus on the balance and the harmony and the peace, okay? There's that energy is around you trying to get that peace and harmony, okay, where everything just seems to flow real easy and real smooth. Like that's the energy that wants to come in right now, and you're being asked to just kind of tap into that energy and focus on it. Okay, play a little game with yourself, even like what would it feel like to just be at peace, right? And then let your mind wander a little bit and just what does that feel like, and then ask yourself, what would it feel like for my life to be in harmony? Okay, and then like let your mind wander with that, and what does that feel like? Okay, and that will help you tap more into that energy and create that for you. There's also a need for some honesty. Okay, so it feels like you're holding back on something, like you haven't felt like you've really been able to speak your truth or share about something. Okay, but they're saying it's okay. Just share, be honest, okay? Because it's important right now. It will help with that peace and harmony of if you can bring that honesty in, and share. I just keep getting share. Okay? Share your truth. All right? And be honest. Don't and by saying be honest, it's not that you're being dishonest in any way. It's not like that. It's like you just don't feel safe or comfortable being completely open and honest. Um, and I get that. I really do. But they're saying it's okay to share your truth. Okay. And the other piece here is get grounded. All right. Just get a little bit more grounded. So, of course, on the podcast or on YouTube, we've got that the grounding, connecting, and centering meditation you can listen to. If you can, go outside, hug a tree, get your feet barefoot on the ground. Just touch the earth. Just put your hands on the ground and your feet on the ground. Just some things to get yourself grounded, okay? And that's going to help pull all of this in, okay? And make it a little bit easier. Hey, Pamela. Thanks for joining. Hello, hello. All right, Evelyn. Sending you good vibes. Lots of love. But you can do this, okay? You can do it. It's here, okay? That balance, that harmony, and it's okay to share who you are. Just get a little bit more grounded, and I think that will help. Okay? All right, Evelyn. I'm so glad that makes sense. I hope that is helpful. But I just keep getting this feeling of like it's going to be okay, and it's okay to be open. Oh, the honesty's come up before. Yeah, okay. Yes, perfect. Yeah, meditate. Just meditate on honesty. Like, what comes up for you. And it might be something that you're hiding from yourself. Like maybe there's something that you don't want to admit to yourself. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with anybody else. So that's a possibility too. All right. Up next, we've got Crystal. All right, Crystal, here we go. Wow. Okay, Crystal. Crystal, I'm getting that you need to communicate with that divine masculine God energy. Okay. Yeah, Erin, I'll add you. No problem. You need to, Crystal, you need to talk to the divine masculine, that God energy, okay? He wants you to communicate with him and he wants to talk with you, okay? And I'm getting that you already know. You've got a lot of wisdom, you've got a lot of knowledge of the divine, and it's like you already know. That's what I keep getting. You're welcome, Erin. Yeah, Topeka, not a problem. I can add you to the list. Sure. What is that? Okay, so this is all about like wisdom and the divine, God. Do you talk to God? Well, okay, so yeah. So you can do prayer and meditation. So I kind of like to shorten it up by saying prayer is us talking to God, and then meditation is being still for God to answer. So God can talk to us. But it's like you've got a lot of knowledge and wisdom, okay? It's like you know more than you give yourself credit for. But it's like you already know the answer. You know. What do I say when praying to God? It's saying you already know. You just need to do it. What's going on in your life that maybe some divine help and assistance, you know, could be brought in. Okay? But Crystal, I would just like look and see like where can some divine intervention help? All right? But it's like the God energy is here, okay? And he wants to work with you, he wants to help you and wants to communicate with you. I want you to communicate with him. Okay? So just pray. What's on your mind? What's going on in your life and in your world that maybe you need some help or guidance on? And definitely meditation is always a good idea. Like I really advocate meditation all the time. Like do it, do it, do it. So maybe you'll find out more of what you need to do through the meditation. But pull in some divine energy, okay? The divine is with you, they're around you, they're wanting to help you. Oh, you want to move? Yeah, so ask for some divine guidance and assistance. I mean, that's great to ask for help with that, so you can find the right place to move. So everything the move can be done easily, very smooth, no problems, no hiccups, right? Everything can just fall into place and flow. Okay, so you have prayed for that. Okay, all right, so stay open for the wisdom and the knowledge and the direction to come in, okay? Yeah. Hello, Char. Yeah, I'll write you down. I'll put you on the list. So yeah, just make sure you're staying open and just follow the signs, okay? Trust your intuition, trust your gut feelings, whatever's going on. The divine's trying to help you, okay? They want to help you and guide you. Okay? But yeah, I think everything's going to be good because they're here and they're saying they want to help you and assist you. So I feel like everything's going to be fine. It'll work out good. Just keep just keep just keep in touch with the divine, right? Stay open to receive those signs and those messages, and then also stay open for communication with the prayer, continuous prayer. Okay? But yeah, everything seems well. 11:11, that typically has to do with manifesting. So like when you see 11:11 on the clock, it's like take that moment of pause in your life and see what are you doing in that moment and what is it manifesting? What are you creating in your life? And what do you want to create? So like if what you're doing, if what you're feeling, if what you're thinking isn't in line with your true desires, what you want to manifest, seeing 11:11 is just kind of that reminder of you are an amazing creator and manifester in your own life. So make sure that you are staying in line with what you want to manifest. Okay? Oh, thank you, Rose. Yes, private readings are always available on the website, thewitchsource.com, and that you just click on readings, and we'll schedule a private reading. And I love those. So we get lots of one-on-one time to talk and dive deep. Okay? That's okay, Crystal. You might have needed the rest. Maybe you're wanting to create and manifest more time for rest and relaxation. All right. Up next, we've got Jamie, then Julia, and Erin. Need to pay attention to my shuffling. All right. All right, Jamie, here we go. All right, Jamie. So you've got some miracle energy going on, and I love miracle energy. Okay. So there's a miracle that's being worked on your behalf. Okay. So there's a miracle and some help and divine assistance being sent your way, which is super exciting. So they're saying open up. All right. And try to get creative with whatever's going on. All right. Because sometimes miracles that the divine sometimes has a problem getting the miracles through because you don't believe it's a possibility for you, which kind of blocks it, right? So that's a blocking energy. Anytime that you think something can't possibly happen, it blocks. So they're saying open up and keep a creative, curious mind and mindset of anything is possible. Because when you do that, then the miracles can come in that much faster and that much easier. Okay, they come in much smoother. So open up, stay receptive, stay creative. Do not limit yourself. All right, and that miracle is going to come in when you do that. That miracle is going to drop in, and I feel you getting like that aha moment where everything kind of clicks into place, and you're like, oh, now I get it, right? Those aha moments. And so when that happens, like you're going to know exactly, what your next step is or what you need to do or whatever it is that's going on. Whatever this miracle is in play, you're going to see it and everything's going to become very clear. Okay. And the light will be shined to show you, what you need to do or where you need to go. All right. So just stay open to all possibilities because that miracle is coming in. Okay. All right. All right, Jamie. Good things for you. I'm excited for you. Just open up, okay? Stay open. Receive. All right. Up next, we've got Julia. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right. All right, Julia, here we go. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. All right, Julia, you got to let go of the fear. All right. There's some fear, doubt, and worry going on with you, and you need to let it go. All right. So that you can start flowing. The fear and the worry that you're experiencing and that you're putting out is blocking your flow. All right. You have nothing to fear and you have nothing to worry about. And I know it sounds like so silly and simple, but we're human and we forget. And I am great at doing this myself. But all fear and worry does is pushes stuff away, right? It never actually helps us do anything. Worrying about something doesn't fix it. It doesn't make it, get better. It has no use, right? There's no use to worrying about anything. It just sends the wrong energy out. Okay. So they're saying, let go of the worry and the fear. You don't need to do that. And once you let that go, things will start to flow into place and things will start to balance themselves out. All right. Okay, Julia. So whatever it is that you're worried about, or that you're waiting on, or you're nervous about, it can and will come to balance. All right. And it will flow, but you've got to let go of that fear and worry first. As soon as you let that go, everything falls into place, starts flowing, and the balance comes into reality. Okay? All right, Julia. Best of luck to you. So much love and light. Let go of the worry. You don't need it. You don't need it. Okay? So just let it go. All right. Up next. Oh, thank you, Pamela. I do thank you, though, because I do appreciate you. Oh, you're so welcome, Julia. You're so welcome. All right, Erin. You are up next, so we will see what comes through with your question. Okay? Here we go. All right, Erin. So it's still we're still stuck in the cycles. Okay? So there's some cycles that are still repeating, and that is what is causing the problem. Okay? So that's why nothing's been resolved. So there's still some work to do to break these cycles and break yourself free of these cycles. Hi, Topeka, you are up next. So you want to make sure that you're doing the work to try to pinpoint what's going on, so that you can break free. Wow, that's crazy that they wanted you in there while you weren't feeling good. That doesn't make any sense to me. That's crazy cakes. But there's some kind of cycle that needs to be broken. Okay, they're saying you got to dive deep, to get the clarity and figure out what is the cycle. Okay, so I feel like looking back into the past, all right, looking back to your past and where similar things have happened. Okay, and what's the pattern? What's the cycle? What is the constant? What's the thing that keeps happening and keeps replaying and repeating? Okay, whether this is with the bosses, right? Like we talked about before, and also might have some kind of connection to being sick. Maybe look at the past times when you were sick. Okay, that might play a part as well. But there's something that keeps repeating, and it's because of that cycle. Erin, maybe we can do a little bit more work together. Okay? Maybe we can like do some more readings and try to deep dive into this and figure out what's going on. So maybe we can figure out some time to speak this week, to dive deep into it. Okay. And I'm talking about us, just talking and working this out, not like buying a reading or anything, just for free, like just you and me. We talk, we work it out, we dive deep. What's going on? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because there's a cycle, and it's like you're too close to it to see it. So I think we need to try to break it down and decipher a little bit further, because it's like you're so close and in it that you can't see beyond it to break free. Okay, but hope is here as well. All right, so they're saying don't lose hope, don't get discouraged. All right, so that message is here as well. Hope is here, so don't give up. All right, hope is here. Okay. We just got to break this cycle so we can move on. We got to get over this to get to the other side where the hope is. All right. You're very welcome. I think I have some time, probably like Wednesday afternoon, or you let me know. I know I've got the appointments today and I'm busy all day tomorrow, but I think I've got some time on Wednesday. So let me know if Wednesday anytime works for you. Yeah, just text me. All right. All right, friends. Hi, Avi. Avi, I've got you written down and I will try to get to you after 4:30. Okay, we might have to go a little bit later. So we'll text and work it out because that's when I pick up baby girl. All right. Of course, we've had some pretty good intuitive hits while I've been driving, Erin, so that may work, but it might not be enough. All right, let's see. Topeka, you are up next. All right, Topeka, here we go. All right, Topeka. Okay, so changes are happening. All right. So some changes and some shifts are happening within you for sure. But I feel like some shifts and changes are happening in other people as well. All right. But freedom is here. Okay. So it feels like to me that there is a want to be free. Okay. And this is going to cause some sadness and depression. Okay. And I'm so sorry about that. But it's these are changes within yourself, deep changes within who you are, right? Like you're shifting and you're changing. And everybody does this, right? As we get older, we evolve, okay? And you're evolving and they're evolving to a place of wanting to be out of routine, out of the norm, constraints. Um, there's a want to be free. Okay. So it feels like you being free is going to be coming up soon. And it feels like that's not something that you want. Right. And that's where the sadness and the depression comes into play. But ultimately, it feels like that's what's going to end up happening. Okay. And then it's up to you to choose what you want to do with your freedom. So, you can see this as a bad thing. You can see it as a healing opportunity. You can see it as a gift. So there's lots of directions on how you can, take this and go with this, Topeka. But ultimately, it's like there is going to be a breaking away. Okay. And I can understand it being sad and depressing. But just hold on. Okay. Okay. So the sadness, it will get better. Okay. So hope's here. You will be okay. You will get better. All right. But there's some issues with communication. So try to open up your communication lines. All right. Um, and just talk more. You got to be open and you got to communicate more. And do not forget to ask for divine assistance as well. Okay. Communicate with the divine as well. But hope is here. So regardless of whatever happens, you will be okay. Okay. You're going to be fine. You're going to overcome. Okay. So just try not to get stuck in the sadness and depression for too long. Feel what you feel, honor the feelings. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be, upset. All right. and angry and the whole bit of emotions that comes along with this, right? So it's okay to honor those feelings, just don't get stuck in them. All right, feel what you feel and then let go and move on, okay? And hold on to hope that you're going to be okay. But open up your communication, okay? Opening up communication is going to help. But ultimately, you're just becoming a different person. And that's okay. You're becoming a more evolved person as well, okay? And you're going to outgrow some people, and you're going to outgrow their behaviors, all right? So think of it that way, okay? All right, Topeka, that is your reading. Let's see. And it's 12:30. All right, I'm going to try to get these last two in, and then I get to go so I can get to my appointments today. Oh, thank you, Pamela. Yeah, so for a private reading, if that's something that you would like. Oh, thank you, Rose. Yes, go to the website, thewitchsource.com, and then you'll see in the menu header readings. And click on that, and then you'll find the way to get a reading. So what happens is once you pay, I will get the notification, and then I contact you via email to schedule your reading. Okay, so that's how that works. Thank you guys for keeping me on track. Hi, Janelle. Hello, Happy New Year. You're welcome, Topeka. Sending love and light your way, okay? You are going to be okay in the end. Just know that. All right. All right, Char, here we go. Okay, Char, so there's lots of good things coming in for you, okay? And it's going to be flowing and changing. So let's see. Char, I don't think that you asked a specific question. Did you ask a specific question? Anyway, your reading is, if you ask like a yes or no question, I would say the answer to that is a yes. But there is good things coming in. So you're going to be, this is like manifesting. Okay. So these are the good things coming in. This is like material wealth and gain. So typically that's what that means. Okay. So you're looking at like a lot of good coming in. It's going to be flowing. Okay. So it's going to be, it almost feels like it's going to be a regular flow. Like you've figured out the manifesting thing and you can keep it going. And it's going to change a lot of things for you. All right. So these big changes that come as a result, you're being asked to rebuild and create a better life for yourself. Okay. So it's like the old needs to let go. So the good's going to start coming in and start flowing. And then you're going to be asked to let go of the old and the past so that you can continue to keep moving forward and creating new for yourself. Okay, Char? So it's like lots of good things coming in, but then when it's time to let these things go, you're going to have some resistance to it. Like you're not going to want to let go of the old. But you're outgrowing it and it's time to let it go. Okay, it's time for some changes. So just be okay with it and flow with it because it goes much faster when you just co-create the changes that need to happen rather than trying to resist them. Okay? All right, Char. That is your reading. And finally, we have Avi. Hi, Katina. I am still live, but I have to get to an appointment, so I got to jump off of here really soon. I will try to get to you, okay? All right, Avi, here we go. Okay, Avi. All right, so something is coming back to you. Okay, so there's a returning. Yeah, I did see your question. So there's a returning. So it's possible that there could be a reunion. Okay, because I do see something lost coming back. Okay, but you've got to do things differently. You cannot do and be and act the same as before. All right, you have got to open up, change how you see things. Your perception and how you choose to see things is part of the problem. Okay, so you've got to shift your thinking. You've got to open up and see more possibilities. Okay. Well, I mean, if he's trying to come back and that's not what you want, then don't do it. Okay. I just see a returning. There's going to be a want to come back. But you have got to see the truth of everything that's going on. And you have to open up and step back to get a better perspective on what is going on. That's what you have to do. Okay. So I want you to look at this relationship that we're talking about. Okay. And I want you to hit pause. All right. And I want you to pretend that your very best friend in the world comes to you and they are telling you all about this relationship that they have. Okay. And it's your relationship. All right. But you're going to start viewing it as this is your whole relationship. You're going to look at it as if it's coming from somebody else. Okay. Like your best friend is coming to you and telling you all about this relationship that's on again, off again. And, you know, it's so not good and it's damaging and da 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 da. Okay. All this stuff. You're going to act like your best friend just came and told you this. What is the highest and best advice that you would give your very best friend whom you love regarding the relationship? And if you will do that, then you will see a different perspective regarding this relationship. Okay? Because what would you tell your very best friend? You would probably tell your very best friend, it's done. Don't go back. You don't need to be in that mess. You need to walk away and be done and cut all ties permanently, right? I mean, that's what it sounds like just from what you're telling me. And why would you tell your best friend that? Okay? Why would you say that to your best friend? Because you love her, because you care about her. So you need to love yourself and care about yourself. And you need to choose better things for yourself. Okay? So, yeah, the returning's coming. So the old is coming back. It's going to come back around, but your duty that you have to do is see this from a different perspective. You've got to look at it differently because you're looking at it all with, your emotions and not from other perspectives. Okay? I want you to look at it from a spiritual perspective. I want you to look at it like in a logical manner, okay? Like pull all the emotion out. Okay? And that's what pretending, your best friend is telling you all about this. What advice would you give them? That's what that does. All right? It gives you a chance to look at it with a different perspective because then you're not in it. All right? You're hearing about it. And then what would you tell yourself? I don't think it matters if he truly loves you or not. There are plenty of people that love each other but are toxic to each other. And some people are able to work that karma out in this lifetime, and then some people are not. And some people think they really do love each other until they meet their true love, and then they realize they didn't know anything about love. They thought they knew what love was, but they did not know what love was until they met the real love who puts them first and cares about them, right? But the putting first doesn't mean that they put themselves last. No, they love themselves and they love you. Okay? It's a totally different relationship. That's what true love is. Okay? You can love people, but it not be true love. All right? So there's lots of differences. and lots of ways that you need to look at this. All right, but the reading here is when it comes back around, you have to look at it from a different perspective. All right, that's the bottom line of the message. Erin, that's up to you. Would you tell your best friend to give this guy another chance? Or would you tell your best friend, you guys are toxic together, you need to stop? I mean, it doesn't really matter what I tell you. You're going to do what you want to do anyway, right? Everybody does. And that's okay. That's your free will. That's your choice. There's no judgment on that. It just is what it is. But what would you tell your best friend to do? All right. If you had a child and your child came to you with this type of situation, what would you tell your child to do? Right? Because you're going to love your child. So what would you tell your child to do? I mean, if my child came to me talking to me about a situation like that or a relationship like that, like I'd be ready to go to somebody's door and they're going to have an issue. No, I certainly would not say, oh, baby, go give him another chance. Hell no. So, but that's just me. You have a right to do whatever you want. The message here in the reading is you need to look at it with a different perspective. So you need to try to step out of the emotion and look at it from a different light. Okay? All right, Katina, I'm going to squeeze you in and then I got to go. I got to run. Literally, I got to run. All right, Katina, here we go. All right, Katina. Wow. All right. So you've got some big, big, big changes coming up. All right. A lot of transformation going on for you, Katina. So there's a lot of changes that are going to take place and happen, and they're happening outside of you, around you, and within you. All right. Transformation. It's big. Okay. And there are cycles that need to come to an end because you are outgrowing and expanding past these cycles that you're in. Okay, so it's time to break free from these cycles. Let some things end. All right, time to let go. And once you let go, all right, and you let the transformation happen, then you're opening up to receive. Okay, so there will be something on the other side of this ending. All right, but it's got to end first. Then your good can come in. Okay. Is it Delat? Hello. So yeah, I would say let go. Let the transformation take place. Let go, let things end. So, and then stay open to receive your good because there's something better out there for you. Okay, Katina? So that is the reading in regards to Abel. Okay. All right, guys. That's it for me. I am done. I've got to go and run to this appointment. I hope everybody enjoyed their readings. Hope you guys have a wonderful week. Don't forget, if you are in, you're so welcome, Katina. If you are in our Facebook group, we have the Mercury retrograde ritual happening on Wednesday. So if you want to get in on that to help lessen the effects of Mercury going retrograde, you have until Wednesday to get your name on the list. So get in the group, find the post, and comment with your name and location, and you will be on the list and included in that ritual. And you guys get ready. We've got a new podcast episode. It should be launching on Tuesday at some point. So tomorrow sometime. We're going to have some fun stuff going on within the group. We're going to have some raffles going on for a free reading and some products. So catch us in the group. It's a great place to be. So lots of fun things coming up. Also going to have lots of new fun products that we are putting together. You guys have got to see the mini traveling witch kit. I'll show it to you guys. I don't have one here right where I'm at, but I will show it to you guys next time. So make sure you're checking out the shop on the website, thewitchsource.com. That's also where you can go to get readings. And yeah, lots of fun stuff. All right, you guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, magical week. Thank you for being here. So much love and light to you all. And I will see you guys next week. And hopefully we might do some live witchy talk in the group, maybe at the end of the week. So if you're not in the group, that's the place to be. And also, we appreciate you, subscribing on YouTube, following us on Facebook and Instagram, and again, be in the group. It's a fun place to be. All right, you guys, have a great week. Love, light, and magic. Thank you.